am not a pop star, really, I just pop shit. Yeah, I just pop shit. I ain't get a penny for my time, but to watch shit. Don't know what they thought, let them talk, it's just gossip. I'ma chase a million.
Welcome back to another episode of Not a Real Podcast. I'm Isha.
I'm Young Cole.
And we got a good show for y'all today.
We got...
Time out. I want this on camera. Can y'all address the fact that y'all have an intro now? That y'all kick my back in?
Wow. Wow.
He hasn't been here for how many weeks now?
Moving forward, it's the closed set.
Closed.
I just walked out.
Moving forward, closed set. If you're not...
if you ain't Fish
or Reg,
got to go.
Ain't nobody else coming in here.
And I know
Yeah.
one of the heaviest the boss.
Yeah.
But
no.
I'm locking the door.
Lock it on them.
Hey,
Okay.
Y'all ain't got your contract.
Speaking of the intro, we have an amazing intro, ladies and gentlemen.
Phenomenal.
No,
when I saw it, it blew me off my feet. Knocked my socks off.
Knocked me off my rockers.
I feel like he finna leave now.
He just want to get his love.
The power of being in power is
and that's abuse of power.
You see what I'm saying, right?
And
that is abusive as hell.
That's very abusive. We are in like an abusive relationship with Trav.
He dropped the motherfucking mic and dipped on.
But he act like we ain't had 80 million episodes without an intro.
Fish ain't trying to give me no, what's this thing called?
Lint brush.
Lint roller. I didn't ask him to pick out the yellow M&Ms. I just put a lint brush. Reg talking shit when you walk through the door. You gotta go into detail.
Okay.
Don't go into detail.
No, I'm gonna tell them I'm gonna tell the world because they probably think it's we one big happy family. I'm gonna tell them how they really treat us over here, okay?
Talk to him.
Last week, Fish told us we had to leave our egos at the door? That was last week. I didn't even know we had egos. So then, boom, fast forward to this week. I walk in, I say, dang, I just feel real fat today.
Bloated, for lack of a better term.
Bloated.
I mean,
yeah. But it was heavy emphasis on like real. Like, I'm like, dang, but I'm saying it to myself. I'm not saying it to nobody. I'm literally
not talking to nobody.
I'm not talking to Fish. I'm not talking to Reg in the room. Nobody. I'm in the mirror. Reg, unprovoked, go say, well, yeah, you probably need to start doing some sit-ups on your walks. Get that little fupa together. Reg, who the fuck asked you? And I was trying not to cuss, but here we are. So then I'm like, Reg, why would you say that? He gonna say, because that's your problem. Y'all want us to lie. I ain't lying. I'm telling you hoes the truth.
Okay. No, you hoes?
Yeah.
I didn't know we was hoes.
It's on camera.
Oh, yeah, I came in.
No. Then your boy Fish.
You didn't tell me Fish jumped in
You
this. You didn't tell me Fish jumped in this.
So I'm still going on. This about 5 minutes later.
Okay.
Can't let it go.
Okay.
And I'm like, I told her, you don't even know what type of emotional state I was in to even receive that. Fish gonna say, I thought that situation was last week.
Oh, yeah.
It's about a month late. Hold on. Wait a minute. You see what I'm saying? Too much for me.
I told Reg, lie to me. Don't even worry about coming over here with that shit.
I said, no, I want the truth, but wrap it pretty. He gonna say, the only thing I wrap is Christmas gifts.
Reg.
You see what I'm saying? And we are getting mistreated over here.
So I feel like, if we just walk off set, what you think they're gonna do?
We're not gonna do that. So I don't know.
And what do you think they're gonna do if we're gonna stand on it? What do you think?
Like do a little strike?
Yeah, a little writer strike or something. What do you think they're gonna do?
Pack all this shit up and go home.
So we probably should have checked our egos.
Because as we was doing
last week and this week, kind of what I'm getting at.
Yeah, no, right. That's cool. That's cool. I guess we got a good show for y'all today.
Episode 30.
Yeah, we got an intro now.
Episode 29.
No, Trav just like a nigga. Then I'm gonna let it go. You tell a nigga you want something, like you ask him to do something. You've been asking, and when they finally do it.
Mm-hmm. Because anytime you have to say finally,
he back.
Anytime you have to say finally, that means that it took a minute to get here.
Yeah.
I let y'all get like 3 weeks without me saying that. Like y'all done had it for like 3 episodes.
We love you wanted us to publicly acknowledge.
I'm saying, like, I gave it a little time for y'all to acknowledge it.
No, y'all should really see how he over here standing. He dead serious.
For this man,
he aggravating.
Yeah. Look at him. Oh my God, he's so happy. to fuck with us.
He's a
so
child, dog.
happy.
No,
He's
but our
so
intro
happy.
is super dope. I love the song. Shout out to Kentrell. I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
You know.
Kentrell is called Pop Star.
Man, I'm not a pop star. Shout out to
Giles
Giles.
did put it
Yeah.
together.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Giles. He did his thing on that
Yeah,
one.
Giles really did love
And
that
the people
little
really
set when
love-
my hat was to the side because I seen that
Yeah.
pop up in the intro.
And he got me when I was
Three
doing it.
times.
It looked like I was really talking shit too. But people really like the intro. I love the intro.
I love it.
Yeah.
From the moment I first seen it, I loved it.
Yeah.
It was well worth the wait. I don't want to wait again.
We can't wait again.
Look, he want us to
Yeah,
know
now
he
you
about to
wanna
leave
go.
again.
Trav, go to hell.
Good night, Trav. Episode 30.
Episode 30. Yeah. Before we get into that's crazy. That's crazy. Crazy, right?
Our goal was not our goal, like the end goal, but 40 episodes.
Yeah.
That was going to round off our fiscal year, if you will.
Yeah.
30.
We here now.
30.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's already the end of the year, and that's crazy.
Facts.
So, okay, but go ahead.
Trav really threw me off. Peak and pit. I'm tripping. Yeah. So what was the peak of your week? What was the pit?
Ooh, so peak. So we're doing a contract for Riri, Marina. And I'm my girl said, make it happen.
I
make
better
it
be.
happen.
I don't care what else you had going on.
Make sure
I'm the peak.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she would have been a peak anyways.
Facts.
Seeing Marina is always, let it girl. But that house,
Baby.
woo.
So where's our homegirl?
That house.
Just bought a house. So we went out there yesterday and baby, that's a house.
In a prestigious part of town.
Yeah, no, that's a house.
That's a house.
That's a house.
You don't got just the house. You got the amenities. You got the area.
You got the space.
You got the space.
Indoor space and outdoor space.
3 levels.
Yeah.
3 balconies to match.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you drive in the neighborhood, all you see is these beautiful brick townhomes.
Yeah.
They got the section with the single family homes. House.
Yeah. Her house is beautiful.
I wouldn't even feel crowded if it was 2-3 people in that house. Like at my house now, I would feel crowded if 2-3 people are there.
I felt crowded with me and Papa. You know, I was like, I need a bigger house. Like,
Yeah.
I can't. I need a bigger house.
Yeah, and the only reason why I can't even say 2 to 3 because I don't think I want a large family anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like 3, 4. It feels good.
Wow.
Well, I keep going up because I'm including the dog and stuff.
Oh, girl.
Yeah, don't worry about that, baby.
What's so
Don't
many?
you stress.
Because I ain't going to be there.
Don't you
I
stress.
know that's right.
Yeah, I'm including the animals. But yeah, so Riri, love seeing her. That was a peak. We seen Bree
Bree came, yeah.
Refreshed on the system. Needed it.
Yeah.
Because there was some stuff that I forgot.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Big time.
Yeah, I thought you was playing at first.
No.
Yeah.
It's been 3 years.
It's been, about 3 years.
It's been 3 years since I've seen it. That was a peak. What else happened this week? First week of work.
Yes.
First week of work. Oh my God. Y'all do not understand. I actually rounded off my week okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The work of week or the work week. It was cool. Onboarding was actually very good. Like that'll make or break you from wanting to be in the company.
First week is crucial. The first week is crucial.
First impression is lasting.
Yeah.
So it's like this, and I know next week probably finna be some bull. Only because, you just got to figure out what you're doing, where you at. But yeah, first week of work was really, really good. Got some awesome coworkers. Her aunt is the first. I don't even want to butcher it. But yeah, she's a young Black girl. We both doing implementation. She reached out. We had a real good conversation. So little stuff like that make you look forward to like, okay.
Yeah.
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 And then I guess my last peak is had another interview or whatever. So I'm just waiting on the results of that.
Nice, yeah.
And then I get to pray like, okay, which way am I going?
Yeah.
And I know it's kind of counterproductive because it's like you already started, but you got to do what's best for you.
At all times.
At all times.
At all
and
times.
even when my back feel like it's against the wall, I know that it won't be there permanently.
Yeah.
So I got to do what's best for me.
Yeah.
So that was my peak. My pit. I got a heavy pit. So last week it was, like I said, the first work week. So that was really good. October 4th is my mama's death anniversary. So we celebrated, well, not celebrated, but honored 17 years since she's been gone. So that was, it always stings, but I would say this year wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Like this year, I felt it, but I felt more peace, more calm, more all of that good stuff. So it's like, okay, it's getting easier. It took 16, because last year was probably the first year I felt like a lot calmer.
Yeah.
But it took 16 years to even get to this space, and I'm grateful to be in this space that I'm in. So shout out to my mama. And then, okay, so Tuesday I took Blue to the vet. I was supposed to take him last week, but Tuesday I took him to the vet. And so I wanted him to run some tests because he had tinkled a little blood or whatever. And his stomach was already messed up. So he had some diarrhea, but it was also some blood in his stool. So I'm like, okay, do he got some worms or something? Because I've given him his medicine.
Yeah.
Okay, took him to the vet on Tuesday. I got the call on Thursday that said, no, I got the call on Wednesday that said, Tuesday, they gave me the results. They was like, we need to do blood test, urinalysis, cancer analyte, because they told me he has transitional cell carcinoma, which is a tumor on his bladder that's pushing up against his urethra, something with his left kidney, and an enlarged prostate. That baby is 3 years old. He be walking around, I call him an old man all the time, but I think all of these things that's just kind of mustering up in him, finally it's like, okay, it makes sense why he's kind of a little slower than the rest of the 3-year-olds. He's still very much active. Like, we still play.
To be fair, he was never fast, but he's slower than.
His name is Torpedo Blue for a reason.
Girl, you know that dog was never fast. You okay now? We're not gonna do that.
Torpedo.
No, that's because you his mama. So that's the little you did that
people
for.
Call him Torpedo.
Y'all do that for confidence reasons.
See, people call him Torpedo.
Y'all okay?
Have you seen him run?
Yes, that's how I can attest that nigga ain't never been fast.
Crazy.
Okay.
So my baby has cancer again, and this time so I got the results back from the actual analyte, and this time they said that he might have 6 months if he does medication and 12 months if I do what is it called, chemotherapy. So I'm not accepting that.
Yeah,
I'm not. Now the thing is, I've never experienced death where I had to prepare for it. Like everybody that I lost just instantly. For the most part. And so this is a little bit different because I know we talked about grieving in the past and expecting death, but this was a little different because it's not something that I'm necessarily ready for. And so I have to be very careful because I know me, I'm a fight to the end, and I have to be careful because I have to understand, like, okay, if he's in pain or if it's just, I have to recognize the signs that if it does get to this point and it's time to go, I don't want him to live in pain. So I know that I'm kind of preparing myself to say, okay, if you got to euthanize him a little sooner than later, then do that, because I'm not a fan of, and who knows, my heart might change when it comes time, but I'm just not a fan of watching you just lay in pain, knowing that to depart with me, I'll have so many memories that I can always lean on. I don't want my memories to be the last days of me just being selfishly trying to keep you around. So I am not accepting that he only has 6 or 12 months. I want to look into some holistic care. I mean, I've done my share of cries. I've done I don't want to talk on the phone. I've done my moments with him. He's acting normal as hell. He's actually acting even better because I've got him some steroids and some pain medicine. So he up and at him for real. But yeah, I'm kind of just gonna have to prepare for that. So devil be busy, but my God is busier. But I'm cool. I'm cool now. I cried my ass off on Thursday. Sine called me, my niece, to my son. I thought she called because I had just talked to my brother, and but she called to tell me she was getting another chameleon or something.
They gotta leave them. How many do they?
She sent me a picture. I was like, it's actually kind of cute. She's my son, and it's like, girl, leave me alone.
They love them reptiles.
It's some kind of something dragon. I don't know what it is, but she sent me a picture, and I have to act like I'm really super excited about it. But that's disgusting.
But for real,
she loves it so much. They went to the reptile convention, so she loves it so much. But she gonna call me to my son. I said, Kodie, oh, are you having a breakdown? Like,
girl, get off my phone. Go do homework.
what?
Go do homework.
Yes, I am. She's like, for what? So I told her, she's like, oh my God, are you going to be okay?
Yeah.
Once I said yes, she's like, all right, well, let me tell you about this drug. Look, cool $1 million I got.
Cool story, bro. Let me tell you about the highlight of my day.
So I'm with it. That's my baby. But yeah, that's my peak. That's my pick. I was going to show you a picture of it.
Yeah. I want to see that. I'm cool.
No, I'm going to show you. What about yours? What was your peak and your pick for the week?
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Of course.
And yeah, it's not easy.
Mm-mm.
It's not. So, yeah. Girl, that thing is huge. That's like a dinosaur.
She loves it.
Ain't nowhere in the world. Your brother, they need to stop. Her mom needs to stop letting them
They need to
come in
start
their
telling
house.
her no.
Yeah, you can't
But
come in my house with
just
that.
so cute. So they're not going to tell her no.
Dang. Big Blue.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be all right.
He going to be okay.
Yeah.
If he don't.
What up? Then
okay.
then he'll be all right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on because I'm about to start crying.
Oh, well. Glad I ain't call you on Thursday.
Girl.
I was bawling.
Woo!
Bawling. I said, so y'all, I had told, what group chat is it? Connect. So me, TT, Tildra, Britt, and I was like, got the news, because I had already told them I took him to the vet. Got the news.
Yeah.
Just asking y'all, I don't really want to talk.
Yeah.
I don't really want to see nobody. So yeah, Tildra fired her job. Brittany transitioned to a new job. I know some of y'all unemployed, so don't call me because I know you got free time. Don't call me, like none of that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they respected it. TT didn't respect it for 24 hours, but I knew she wasn't.
But you knew TT wasn't gonna do it.
And that's my girl.
Did she even go 12 hours?
Ugh.
No, probably not. She probably gave you a solid 4.
She gave me a little time. She did. She popped up the next day though. So I was like, I told you if I didn't hear from you, I was coming. I didn't even realize she called me because my phone been on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize it. And she's a part of my favorites, so it comes through. But like, yeah, friend, I didn't realize it.
Okay, well, I've called you a few times, so did I not go through?
You did come through. I called you back a few times.
Come over, write it on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so my
Whoops.
oopsie. One of my peaks is the same as yours.
Mm-hmm.
Hanging out with Deb and Bree and seeing her house and all of that. Definitely got some laughs. And I needed that. I really needed that yesterday. And then another peak, Tip hit me up and she was like, she asked me did I want to meet her out. This was like Thursday. So I ended up meeting her by my house, went to a spot by my house. About 15 minutes, little rooftop. I was like, okay. Mm-hmm. Walk upstairs. I was like, this is some hood shit here.
This is where I'm gonna be at.
So right at home. So it was like R&B night. So at first the DJ was playing like all the R&B songs and I'm like singing. Like Deborah Cox, nobody's supposed to be here. Like I'm really giving the people what they asking for.
They didn't ask for that. They didn't ask for that.
I didn't even need a mic.
No?
What?
Here.
Speakers
are here.
I'm here.
Okay.
So then he switched over and he started playing rap. Mm-hmm. So now, everybody really just feeling it.
Vibing. Doing their thing.
Then we on the rooftop and so this guy, like, he's walking over really fast because we by like the little balcony part. Okay. So he walking over to where we at, he leaning over and I don't even know how he know, but like it's like some commotion going on downstairs. And so it's the security guards, police officers, and like another group of people. So we like, oh no, wrap it up. It's time to go. Like, we not about to stay here, this ghetto shit.
Yeah.
We go downstairs and we trying to see like, all right, what's what? Because at this point, the security people or the police officers, they got their guns drawn. Hold on. Now,
because I need to pull my shit up.
Wait, because I felt safe. Okay. They armed.
They handling their business.
Okay.
They doing what they was supposed to do.
This makes me feel safe.
Okay.
But that quickly changed because a guy that was in there partying with us walked back in. He walked back in. I guess I don't think he was like the one that was getting into it. I think it was maybe his people. But when he walked back in, his shirt did because he was walking real fast.
You seen what he was told?
He got a gun on his waist.
Okay.
If I had to leave my shit in the car.
Okay. Yeah.
Why he able to walk in with his shit?
There you go.
Let's wrap this up. Let's
now
go.
you see, because I was going to say, how did he get
He
there?
walked right past the police officers. Sir, no. So then I'm walking out, and then I see another police officer, and he got this big old gun. Before I know,
So this ain't just security. This 12 for real.
Niggas with guns.
Okay.
So I'm walking to my car. I got a little speed walk on because I like ghetto shit, but not this ghetto. And I happened to look to the right. This is a big ass gun. Before I know, I was like, oh, that's a big ass. I'm like, that's a big ass gun. Let me get the fuck up out of here. Tip, where the fuck did you have me?
Who had the big gun? The officer?
Yes.
Okay. Because if it was some security guard, so you don't even know what you look like. You know.
Girl,
you
I
don't
was
look like you know what you're doing.
power walking to my truck. Do you hear me?
What was Tip saying? Because she don't do pressure well. Do you see how it was in
Tip
that boat?
Tip was in her car. Then she called me from her car. You good? I'm good, friend. We got to get up out of here. But I said all that to say, all, guns drawn aside.
Yeah.
Had a funky good time.
No, real quick, another peek. TT had put in the group that you would like these Crocs and
The cowboy
boot combo.
Oh, I love me some Crocs.
TT said, I knew Ish would like these. Tiffany said, no, the fuck she don't.
But
that was a peak. That was a prime peak.
Because
of
she was aggravated as fuck. Tip,
she answered for you.
Yeah, and it's like, no, I actually love those cowboy Crocs.
No, the fuck she don't.
I love them. I would for sure wear them. Love them.
My cousin was a peak. When she called me in the car, talking about her love.
Girl, fucked up. Fucked up. I was like, I know. Heavy emphasis on that, sweetheart. So the ghetto shit was a peak. It was dangerous.
Yeah.
But until they started pulling guns, I was cool with them even pulling the guns. I was when that nigga walked back in if I seen a gun, everybody seen a gun, sir. And every time I go somewhere, when they check my bag, I always tell them, like, the light in the mood, like, oh, I left it in the car. So I should have known, because when I walked up, I'm like, you need my ID? He like, yeah. So I give him my ID. And then he like, I need to look in your bag. So, I always say I'm joking. I'm like, oh, I left it in the car. He was like, oh, it's in the car. I'm like, yeah, he did this. All right. So I should have known then.
Because I could say anything. I could have said I left it wherever.
Yeah, I should have known then.
Checked.
I should have known him.
Yeah, he let him.
But what I do? I go
pass.
upstairs, huh?
Having a good time. DJ, turn that back.
Little Don. Nobody's supposed to be here. Girl. That's about to turn that bitch to the Wild Wild West.
I'm talking about it.
But I might be there next Thursday. I don't know.
Yeah.
So that was a peak.
Maybe they learned their lesson to get a little tighter on the gun control.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gun laws in America is crazy. That's not a joking matter. That's serious. The pit.
Now it's smile on your face.
The pit.
Okay. You gonna cry this week?
Dog, I don't know.
Shit, you finna cry with a bag of Skittles. And please don't even talk about that.
No, let me say.
No.
I rode with Kodie, so
don't even talk about it.
No,
Let's keep going. No, please.
I'm getting out Kodie's car. I parked at her house. I'm getting out her car to get in my car. We stopped at the gas station before we headed back. She like, she gave me a bag. It was some Skittles, a Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. And I guess they didn't have a grandma cookie, so the little yellow Oreo.
Mini golden Oreo is the best thing. They didn't have Boston baked beans, so I want you to have some of that shake.
But but I was crying because it was like, that was so fucking thoughtful, man.
Girl, I just wanted to make sure I took my pickles out that bag.
Yo.
I was finna hand it to you, but no, I had to get my shit, but go ahead.
Girl, anyways, the pits. What was a pit?
They probably send me down that water.
Yeah. Deep throat. My pit this week, the opportunity that I really, really wanted, I didn't get. That was a pit. I was fake beefing. Girl, I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. Maybe I jumped the gun. You don't want to talk? Let's talk. Girl, no, that's my name. Hold on. I was shaking.
Beefing.
Like, wait, what?
Just to get your ass cooked.
I'm talking about nigga was not
friend was not stunning you. Oh. So you wanna talk tough?
Okay.
Let me show you tough.
Okay. I was like,
learn a lesson. Did you learn from your mistakes?
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna play them games.
It's called just shut the fuck up.
I don't want to sit at the house in the cold, dark, lonely. Because if I just shut the fuck up, I can still have an attitude, but at least he'll be here with my attitude. Okay.
I know that's my nigga. I know that's my nigga.
And that's my dog.
What we doing?
You're my homie.
We really on this episode? We not doing this.
Yeah, I thought we was cool.
Like I know what I said.
So you can't handle a joke? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I know what I said.
Also, you sensitive.
Okay.
Okay. Like black men can't be sensitive. But you gotta throw anything out there.
Now I lack emotional intelligence. Okay. Like, man.
You gotta say whatever to get your point across.
The part that, and then I'm on, because you know, on here, nigga said.
Nah, because you on some shit, ain't it?
It slipped. It slipped.
We're gonna talk about this after the show. Because I'm trying and you ain't. I'm just
nigga say. Yeah. But you real big on accountability, huh?
I will light your ass.
I would rock your shit. Dog, you don't even. Then, so I hit him with that. He gonna say, see, that's what I'm talking about. Who is you? Nigga asked me who was my therapist. Get your money back. You really played in my face. Yeah.
I be over here shaking.
I was like, hold on.
Uh-huh.
I don't like this game. We ain't about to do this. Nah.
And here's the thing I want y'all to know. We have not really talked about what we talk about right now.
That's why the pick and play is dragging out. Yeah.
But because I know her, I understand fully everything
that's
happening in this story.
Because you know I took it there.
And I know he probably responded a certain way.
Oh!
And he had to have responded a way to make you feel like, maybe I went too far.
But see,
so I can't wait to hear that.
Yeah, but see, because
shit.
Because when you say that, because let's be clear,
No, let's be clear. Come on, Miss. Let's be clear.
We clear.
Okay.
We clear. Everything is everything, baby. Everything is Yeah. No. Then he was also like, "Who quit playing? What beat? Oh, whoa, hold on, you what? Quit playing with me."
Okay.
Ow.
What are you saying?
I was like, what?
I'm not even playing.
Yeah.
But, okay. Whatever, man. I ain't
Anyway,
got time.
yeah.
Then we got to say, whatever. I ain't got time.
Yeah, now I don't got
you
time.
gotta concede.
Yeah.
That's the best way to concede.
Yeah, now I ain't got time.
Yeah.
Now I'm bigger than that. That was who I was the other day. I've grown from there.
You tripping if you
so
want
you
to
still
just
on
see
some
me.
old shit.
Yeah, you can
and
just
you
call me.
Yeah, because we not even supposed to be in this type of space. So you need to let it go because I've moved past it. You see what I'm saying?
So now we should move past it.
That's really the type of time I was on.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, that was my week. In the nutshell. I really just probably should have asked Fish to take that last part. I would take at least
Too late.
Last 3 minutes out.
No, don't worry about it. Too late. We're here.
And they probably gonna cut it and make it a promo.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here we are. We got a good show for you today.
And we're talking about these entitled ass people in the world.
Yeah. Entitlement. Yeah.
I can't. And sometimes I be like, damn, is it me? What am I doing to make you feel so entitled?
Dog.
To my time or my life or my phone? You gonna tell me what I pick up my...
No, but that pisses me off. You are horrible with phones.
Yeah, but it's been a thing going around lately. Like, if you would get 1 billion if you
I'm
call
calling
one
you
friend
because you're not gonna answer.
Pick up. Yeah.
And I'm so confident you're not gonna answer. I'm gonna call both phones.
What? I haven't seen that other phone in months.
I'm pretty sure you haven't.
No, I lost that with my debit card.
You are the most responsible person I've ever met in my life.
Months.
Yeah. Entitlement. What does that look like to you?
The worst thing on the planet. Monopolizing somebody's time, monopolizing somebody's efforts. Like you think that it's all for you, and when someone doesn't do, you feel like you got the right to get upset. Why do you feel like you have the right to get upset?
Who you been talking to? No, who you been talking to?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Wait, what? What, does it sound personal or something?
Girl, real personal.
No, I haven't had any incidents as of late. And when I say as of late, I mean as of like the last month or so. But yeah.
Hit dogs holler because I'm like, hold on. Put a name on it then.
Oh, you talking about you?
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
Oh, you no.
Hold on.
That's why your shoulders got tight like this. Girl, fix your fucking posture. I'm not talking about you.
Okay.
But no, when it comes to that phone, I'm talking about you and everybody else. But y'all don't really hound me as much as y'all used to.
Because this is one of them things, like, it just is what it is.
Yeah, if you can't beat them, join them. And I think, one thing I will say before I ask, I think a lot of people, when they see me reposting that, they be like, oh, okay, it's not just me. So it's newer people in my life that feel like, did she really ignore me and stuff?
Yeah.
And then they see like people that's been in my life for a decade get the same treatment. I think you give them a little ease. Like, I don't know, lighten up the load on them a little bit.
No, but I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyways, what is entitlement look like to you?
Entitlement is just feeling like you are deserving of just anything that pertains to me because of who you are or what you may have done for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, because I've been knowing her for X amount of time, like I know she's going to do this. And I guess the most, again, I haven't really experienced, no, I ain't gonna even say I haven't experienced that recently, lately.
As of late.
More recently, and it's, let me put a disclaimer out. This is I'm not trying to be shady, and I'm not trying to, like, make him seem like a bad guy, but I would think my most recent ex, towards the end of us dealing with each other, I felt like he was on some entitled shit. And I said that because, and this is not to make him seem like a bad person, because,
well, let me ask it and be clear, not to, like, what characteristics did he show?
Yeah.
Right, not to paint the picture that he is this bad person, but
because he was good to me until he wasn't. You get what I'm saying? But I think he just was doing the bare minimum and conducting and, like, moving in a way that just was like disrespectful, wasn't beneficial to us, to growth. He just got, like, complacent, and at first I would get mad at him, like, you taking me for granted, but the reality is, like, I made you comfortable doing that, because like, he knew, like, whatever happened, if I call Isha, she gonna answer.
I don't stoop down to people levels, like when they do the bare minimum, or if I give a gift and somebody don't give a gift, like, I'm gonna still do these things because this is who I am. And so because I'm always holding myself to this standard, at the minute they get comfortable, they think that it's okay to continue to do the bare minimum or do less because I know she's gonna still be who she is. And it's like a blessing and a curse at the same time, because it's like, it's a blessing because I like being this person. Yeah. But it's a curse because you don't deserve this person.
Yeah, and then it's also like, with me also wanting to give grace. Mm-hmm. But it's like, it's a thick line between grace and letting somebody play crazy with you. And so it ain't that line is not thin at all. Mm-hmm. And I think it was just a lot, like, he was starting, like, he was starting to get, like, real, and this is not to say that I wasn't on no trash or whatever, but it's like it continues to get worse because, like, all I got to do is say X, Y, and Z. She gonna be mad for a minute, but she gonna come through. Mm-hmm. And she gonna answer every single time. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, that's entitled. And I think it's because when a person feels entitled, sometimes that's just who they are, but it's also because of who we are that we allow it.
They know, they know, and they're not. I don't even know if I'm gonna say that I'm not gonna allow it. I think if I'm in a relationship or I'm in this space with somebody, I'm probably going to allow it until I'm just no longer with that person. Like, I'm way more conscious now to be like, you know what? Let me go ahead and not be this person's friend or not be in this relationship. Yeah. But as long as I'm in it, I continue to give that grace because, again, it's who I am at my core. So it's really hard for me to be something different. And if I feel like I have to be something different, then I might as well just let you go.
If I can't be me,
you can't. I just might as well just let you go. So we do allow it and we enable it. And sometimes it could just be a talk with the person. Mm-hmm. I've had a recent situation where, and I'll go into detail about it. I think we passed it now, but I've had a recent situation where we just had to have a talk. We had to go back to level setting. Yeah. I'll tell it in a second, but yeah.
No, and that's really what it is. And I think and at that point, I felt like we've had talks. We did the back and forth we did that back and forth for forever. And it just wasn't going nowhere. So it was like, all right, this is who you are at your core. And that's cool. But this is who I am at my core. And that's cool too. Who we are, it's just who I am and who you are, we just don't align. This is not conducive to nothing I got going on. And so it's better if we just be like, we need to be done for real. And it wasn't no blow up. Any other time it's a blow up. It wasn't no blow up. It wasn't no falling out. It ain't no beef on my end. It was literally the last time we text, and it wasn't even like nothing crazy.
Growth is so phenomenal.
Yeah.
Because like you grow and learn who you are.
Yeah.
And that literally is a reflection of who you want to be with.
Yeah.
Like obviously there's gonna be some differences, opposites attract.
Fact.
Right? But for the most part, the person who they is at their core, you seek that. You seek like somebody that's a good person, somebody that's willing to give. You know what I'm saying? Without ever selling you short.
Yeah.
So it's growth phenomenal as hell.
Yeah, and I ain't even tripping about it.
Yeah. But you get to the point where it's like we ain't gotta be together. And that's
cool.
Ain't no bad blood.
It ain't my nigga, I want you to be happy because again, you was good to me till you wasn't. So that means you got it in you. I just wasn't the woman that you was supposed to be your best for. I want you to find her and I want y'all to live a very happy, prosperous, peaceful life. It ain't no bad blood on my end. I'm cool on it.
So, boy, when I tell you, I think I say yes way too much. Because once you say no, it stings they ass.
Yeah.
It's like they don't really understand. Like how could you?
Yeah.
And it's like, but how could you not accept my boundary?
Not even, but yeah, how could you not? Because if you rock with me, how could you not accept my boundary? But I'm learning like Isha, why you not enforcing your boundary?
Right.
Like,
right.
I can't leave my boundaries being respected up to the other person because that'll have them heel toeing on that shit.
I'm telling you.
You know what I mean? Like I have to enforce. And that's crazy. I was talking to my friend.
Like, yeah. Wow, smile like that is crazy.
That's crazy. I really need them to edit this out. Dog, I need them to edit this out.
It ain't gonna happen.
We was having a conversation and he was like, well, what is something you feel like you need to work on? And I was like, I'm really good at creating boundaries. I need to get better at enforcing them. Because
I've had that conversation with somebody.
Yeah, because depending on who you are, what type of whatever, I might let you slide. But then it's like, no, because if a person really care about you, they not gonna purposely do anything to like overstep your boundary. So I have to get better at overstepping with enforcing. And I think that's what entitlement come in. And it's crazy because the people who be feeling entitled, you like, dog, you ain't did nothing to even feel worthy of it.
Spoiled.
Yeah.
You spoiled. And unfortunately, I spoil you because I get joy in spoiling people.
I love it.
I spoiled you.
I love it.
I love seeing people, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's just like, how you doing?
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to spoil you. And so now you really spoiled and you think you deserve it, but you really don't. Because you ain't really came through for me. You haven't.
And the ones who came through, they don't feel entitled to nothing.
No.
Nothing. You get what and it's so crazy because like years and years ago, I was one of them people that I felt entitled. But mine was like on some passive aggressive. Like it wasn't super blatant. It was, all right, you asked me to do something or I'm going to show up or whatever. I may not ever, like, I was never the type to throw it in your face. Like, oh, I did X, Y, and Z. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, this gonna be my ace in the hole. And so if a situation came up where you didn't show up for me or you didn't, do something that I asked you to do, I'm thinking like, but man, why won't you do that for me when I did that for you?
Right.
That's entitlement.
Yeah.
Like, and my motives wasn't always like where they needed to be. I'm doing this because you asked me to and I rock with you, but it's also like, I might need you to do something for me too. So I'm gonna keep this tucked. And when you don't do it or when you don't show up or when you don't move how I want you to move, I'm like, but it's me.
Yeah.
What? No.
And because it wasn't genuine, it's like now you testing them.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
That's not cool. That's really whack for real.
Yeah.
That's whack. I was on my cornball shit.
I had a recent encounter where I felt like somebody was testing me.
Yeah.
On some, I'm gonna give you this, but give me some back, and then I'm gonna see, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, wow, if you're gonna give me something, why would I have to give it back?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, well, I'm just trying to, see if you're gonna be fair, see if you're gonna this, see if you're gonna that. You can take all this shit.
Or instead of just saying what you want, what you expect in return.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
And I was explaining to, the person, there's a thin line between like actually watching people and how they move, because you should.
Yeah, excuse me.
My man raised no green nigga. Like, you should watch how people move.
Yeah.
Because that's gonna let you know who deserves to be in your life or
that
not.
part.
But when you watching how people move and not being authentic or genuine about it, and you just waiting to see what they gonna do in return.
That part.
It's like, come on now, because I've always preached. I only hang around people that can do things for me, because I hang around, we talked about winners.
Yeah.
And I hang around people that's doing something.
Yeah.
There's going to be times where they might lose it all. I've been in a place just recently where I didn't have shit.
Yeah.
I still don't have anything for real. And people still rocking with me.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that if they get to a place where they have nothing, I'm not going to rock with them. But genuinely, we going to do for each other.
Facts. Yeah.
But again, there's a thin line between that being genuine and doing it just to test people. I don't never want to be on this side of the test. Yeah. Not saying that I've never been on that side, much like you in my younger days. Yeah. I'm looking at people, but then I realize they don't get you nowhere, because now you're putting people on pedestals and you putting them with certain expectations that they never wanted. They never said, yes, I want to be here.
And now you mad at them, and it's like, no, that's you putting that on them. They never signed up for that. And then it's like, again, I was being corny.
Yeah.
And so,
I hate that.
Yeah. So now that's why I always say, like, I don't do nothing I don't want to do.
Right.
I don't do nothing.
Because it starts with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I do it, that's because I genuinely want to do it. I don't have to get nothing in return. Mm-hmm. Now, if it happen to benefit me on the back end, cool. But anything that I do, anytime I show up, it's not a hidden agenda.
Because you can't disappoint me if you don't show up. Because I did it, because I
wanted to. That part.
Right.
And if you, perfect example, with my ex, again, not trying to throw the nigga under the bus, but here we are.
Right.
We did for each other. But I'm not walking away feeling like I got played in that sense. Mm-hmm. Because whatever I did, I wanted to do it. Mm-hmm. Every time I showed up because I wanted to. Mm-hmm. Whatever I bought because I wanted to. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? So that I don't feel like the nigga got over on me. I don't feel like nobody got over on me. Mm-hmm. Ever. Mm-hmm. Never. Because, within the last 10 years, because I don't do nothing I don't want to do. Right. So if I do it, that's because I want to do it. Because I ain't expecting nothing in return. So I don't have that ace in the hole no more. Right. And I don't feel entitled to nothing you got going on. Mm-hmm. Just because I looked out for you, or I did this, or I showed up, I'm not entitled to nothing you got going on. That's why I'm always appreciative of what people do for me. That's why I came to tears yesterday. There's other shit, Yeah. But you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, because but here, I think the bigger thing for me is like we going through what we going through, and you still thought enough of me. And to you, it might have been, it's just $5, but my nigga, you still thought enough of me to be like, oh, let me get my girl some snacks. Mm-hmm. That shit mean the world. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So like that entitled, I don't like that. I don't want people around me that feel entitled, because as much as I love the people that's in my life, I say it all the time, and as much as I know that y'all love me, and y'all know there's nothing I won't do. I don't ever want y'all to feel entitled to nothing I got going on.
Allow me to give.
Now, y'all, it's a standard in which I'm going to treat y'all because if that's what y'all expect. Mm-hmm. But to feel entitled to, you know what I mean? Nah.
So the situation I said I'd come back to, somebody reached out, asked for something, asked for $20. Mm-hmm. I was in Houston at the time. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I'm not even paying attention to my phone. So I probably text back probably hours later.
That's on brand for you.
I probably could have been at home and text back hours later. But I text back hours later and I'm like, oh, I don't have it. I'm sorry or whatever. And so then the next day they were like, I wasn't going to address it, but I text you and ask you for something. You text back hours later, and then I get on Instagram and see you out living your life. Keyword.
My life.
All right. So we on the same page.
Heavy emphasis on mine.
So my response wasn't too pretty.
Yeah.
And I know deep in my heart that this person just don't have it. They wouldn't ask for anything if they really had it. Yeah. And so I know it took a lot for them, to their pride probably had to put their pride aside to feel like they had enough room to say something to me. But it would be remiss of me. Like, it would be so fucked up of me if I didn't hold this person accountable. Because if I would have let that slide and they thought it was okay and did it again, that could have been a stain on our relationship. And this person means more to me than a lot of motherfuckers on this earth. For real, for real. Like, this is top 3 for real. And so I could not allow this person to just skate and tell me that they was feeling some type of way because I didn't give what I did not have. So now it hurt my feelings too, because it's like, first of all, I would have gave you my last. Even though I'm in Houston, you don't know who's funding this trip or how I'm really getting around.
The back end to this, the backstory.
And I don't have to tell you the backstory. And then it hurt me because it's like, because I love spoiling people so much, these last couple months, the times where I had to say no, that shit killed me because I love to say yes. I love to help you. So then I have to sit back in my thoughts like, damn, I'm really not in a position to do. So that's my own selfish thought, because it's like, I'm not in a position to do what I'm usually able to do for so many people. So it's like, damn, not only am I hurting, I got to reflect. But then I also got to hold you accountable that you can't be playing in nobody's face like that.
Don't count my pockets.
You never will be able to count my pockets.
Regardless of what if up, down, don't count my pockets, because it's just me.
It's me.
Dog, it's me. You get what I'm saying?
And I've had to do just me for a long time. I got a beautiful support system. But I don't ask when I don't need it.
That part.
And for a long time, I haven't needed it.
That part.
I didn't need it because I've been doing this. I've been the captain of this ship. Don't count my pockets.
Don't. And then especially to feel away because you see me doing what I'm doing.
Because you're not doing what I'm doing.
We can't play that game.
You need to go and reflect over there as to why you're not able to do the things that I'm doing. But don't get mad at me because now it's like some hate shit. Like, you just hating because I'm doing this thing and I don't want to think that of you. And I know this person. The beauty of it, I know this person.
Facts,
And like I say, top 3. So I'm trying not to take it personal, and I did take it personal, but I took it more so, okay, this is an opportunity for us to grow.
This
is an opportunity
to show you how much I love you. We need to have a conversation.
So, who the what?
Because I'm going to get my funky off first.
No, I got it off.
I'm going to get my funky off.
Next day, they called me to my son. Oh, we had our first fight. Like, we did. We did. Because we're grown now. We didn't have nothing to fight about as kids. Like, we were just laughing. This is 30 plus years in. Like, we didn't have to fight then. But now we growing and we all got our different growing pains and we all going through life just the same. So it's time for us to start setting these boundaries and enforcing these boundaries.
Let's reestablish some boundaries because now we're growing and things change. So now we got them set. Let's reinforce them so we won't have this conversation again.
And you are the person that I want to spend another 30 years with.
So it's best if we do this.
Let's do it now. Let's nip it in the bud. I don't want to wait a couple days. Because I can't have you feeling entitled to my shit.
Ever. No, that's real. That's growth. I'm proud of y'all. I don't even know who, but I'm proud of y'all. That's good.
Okay. Thank you.
Have
you had difficult conversations, like, right off the bat as they happen?
That
you can think of?
And I think because I have a habit, and I'm working on it. I have a habit of people that I don't care about can't make me mad. No, they can make me mad. I'm sorry. They can't hurt my feelings.
Right.
Only people I care about can hurt my feelings. And so when a person like feels entitled to it, like when they get to being on that entitled shit, that hurt my feelings. I don't like my feelings to be hurt. So I take
reaction.
it. It's always like, oh, you trying to play me. Because you know me well enough to know that I don't move like this. You know me well enough to know that this is not even something that I would condone. You know me well enough to know that I would never come to you like this. I would never play with you like that. So why would you play with me like that? So having those conversations initially, I stand by the message, but the delivery don't. The delivery be. I'm not the most. I'm not the most tactful person when I'm in my feelings, and so. But I also be wanting to address things in that moment. So I have to work on one, not assuming that people trying to play in my face, and then two, just kind of taking a step back and really getting out my feelings to have the conversation. But I've had conversations and they didn't always go well because I know my delivery. My delivery, when I feel play, my delivery, all this therapy, kumbaya shit, that go out the window. Gone.
Just your delivery.
I'm talking about out of here. I'm very much, you got me fucked up. Who the fuck? I'm very much that. And that's not a way to have a productive conversation.
Yeah. Do you feel like the people that maybe you've had those conversations with in your life, they give you a little grace because they know you and they just kind of know that you're working through your treatment plan?
Yeah.
And has there been some people that were just like, fuck this, I'm out. I'm out.
You know, we had a little skirt earlier this week.
I want to throw this fella.
I was like, big homie standing on business.
You gotta get to know me a little more first.
Yeah, this is still new.
And I don't want you to excuse my behavior, but I kind of want you to excuse my behavior.
I don't got no grace.
None.
Oh, when a nigga come healed, this is the type of time they be on. This is
that
weird.
phase in your life where you real grown.
This
you
is
grown.
really weird to me.
Ooh,
But no, I think, yeah, and I'm fortunate because they give me grace. They do give me grace, but then it's just like, why do I got to act a fool to get the grace?
You gotta check yourself.
Why wouldn't you leave with the grace and not even come to me with that? So yeah, I mean, my delivery need to be better, but I still stand on my message. Quit playing with me. I do for you because I want to. Not, you know, and the people that do for me because they want to. I would never feel entitled. Oh, because you got this going on, why you not doing this for me, or why you not showing up? I don't feel entitled to nobody's time. I don't feel entitled to nobody's resources. Whatever you, and that's why people be like, you always be super appreciative when people do for you, like no matter how big or small it is, because I don't feel entitled to nothing.
You didn't have to.
You didn't have to do nothing.
Or you may not.
Nigga, you bought me some Skittles and a Dr. Pepper, and that literally made my day.
Comfort you.
It literally did. I don't feel entitled to nothing. I'm appreciative of everything, and I know that everybody don't think like that. But it's like, if you know me well enough to know you can't come to me with no entitled shit. I said my friend. See, that's what I'm saying. My
She
friend.
didn't give me no coochie.
I didn't fuck her for no Skittles and no Dr. Pepper. Yes, this. Thank you.
Cause
you see what I'm saying? And then now I'm about to flip and niggas don't think therapy not working. You see, now it's gonna be like, okay, I'm relapsing. I'm trying so hard.
And I want better for you, so don't let him get you off your game.
What about me? We're breaking this fourth wall. This
break
episode.
Break it.
What about me scream, I would let a nigga fuck me? I would rather fuck a nigga for free than fuck a nigga for some Skittles and a Dr. Pepper.
It's not about Skittles and Dr. Pepper.
What? That little consideration for Skittles?
I'm not suck. That ain't suck. That's just me looking and I know this nigga not for real.
Over Skittles and Dr. Pepper?
I'm sorry.
You know,
And take your little homeboy with you.
Yeah, the peanut gallery.
Yeah, take him with you.
Because I'm already not feeling this nigga. He can go too. But yeah. Okay, speaking of niggas and okay, we here now. Flowers? No, I'm not. No.
No. Flowers are nice stuff.
If I have sex with a guy that gives me flowers, it's because I wanted to have sex with the guy. It's not because he bought me flowers. No.
If you buy me what I want, I might get a little nastier. But the initiation of it all is because I want
to. I want to, yeah. Have you ever dealt with a guy that...
Don't break it. Don't break it. Don't let them break it.
Fuck this fourth wall. What'd you say? Trav on some boy. Y'all know I have... y'all know I had bedside Baptist today.
Episodes when you don't be here too.
No. This was your comeback episode.
No, yeah, come on in here, squeeze in here for a second so you can get out of here. Look at him.
He want to be on so bad.
How you do?
Yeah.
Have a dude ever felt like, and then we can wrap this up because Trav gonna make me rock his shit. Because he done took you out, courted you, or, you know, bought a little gift that now he entitled to. Yeah.
No.
Because you don't fuck with lames.
No. Yeah. That's not happening. He's trying to break us up. No, do not break. Don't do this. It's him. He's the problem. If you know he's the problem, do not feed into the problem.
You're right. You're right.
Look at him. Oh my God, look at them. They have something. Fish finna cuss all of us out in 3, 2, 1.
So, okay. Yeah. So, no, yeah.
I'm not gonna say that I haven't encountered them.
Yeah.
But how I respond to them ain't what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get what you want because you want it. Titled.
Yeah.
You get it because I want to give it. Whether that's vagina,
time,
yeah, my resources, my effort, my energy, however you gotta spend it, you get it because I want to give it. But
go ahead, go ahead.
Wrap this up.
Current events. Let's go. No.
Kevin Gates. How you feel about Kevin Gates? Okay. Because, listen. Kevin Gates was performing, I guess, on stage. Mm-hmm. A girl walked on stage.
Pregnant
girl walked on stage. Yeah. Sat in the chair and allowed Kevin to spit in her mouth.
Y'all got to be careful who y'all get pregnant. Y'all gotta be careful.
Bottom line,
whether she with the father or not,
you gotta be careful who you get pregnant. Stranger danger.
Now, here's the thing. I'm sure at some point or another we all done something with a stranger.
You know me.
Yeah, you know me.
I know you.
You okay?
You know me.
I know you.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But baby, come on.
You do, but only reason you doing it because of the name.
You doing because if he was Rodney from down
24th or whatever the streets y'all be having up there.
You not letting them spit.
I'm not letting Rodney from Kirkwood spit in my mouth. Is you stupid?
And I ain't letting from kids from spit in mine.
I'm not doing that dumb shit.
No, and especially in front of a cold heap of people.
I'm not letting Kevin either. Now,
if you're gonna be a nasty bitch, be a nasty bitch behind closed doors. Don't be because that ain't even freaky. That's just nasty.
And you can tell your story because we done told some of our stories on the pod. We done told some of our stories on the pod.
Some of my cousins was like, "Oh, you talking about your coochie?"
But I just call me a hypocrite. I'm not doing that shit on stage. No. I'm not letting nobody spit in my mouth on stage.
Pregnant.
You gotta draw the line somewhere.
Yeah.
You gotta draw a line.
And I'm all for like moms doing what they want to do, but at least drop the load first.
Yeah.
Like COVID going around, like you let that miss.
I walked in here on some respectable shit, and I gotta let these stop getting me out my character. I walked in here on some respectable shit. I'm like, y'all, I've been sneezing, so I'm trying to bump shoulders. Here go Trav. Oof, you do look a little COVID, like you got a little COVID.
You said that today?
Yeah, when I walked in. And then I think Giles, somebody did something to Giles. He's like, yeah, they do, yeah. And he go, I think it was Red. You got allergies? You got allergies? You got hair my 3 times. No, I don't. I might just not be, the season is changing. I'm sorry, I gotta let them start getting me out my character.
And you can't do that. But people really need to know they are really mean to us.
Yeah.
Like, really mean.
Yeah.
Speaking of mean, Tia Mowry, you know the twin.
Oh, yeah.
She divorced her husband.
Yeah.
So before she was like, marriage is a successful marriage is not based on longevity. It's based on both parties being happy.
Okay.
Then in another interview, she was talking about how, now that she's dating is like horrible. It's totally different than what she's used to with her ex-husband. He courted her, the flowers, the wine and dine, the this, that, and the third. Do you feel like after a certain time, a certain amount of years in a marriage, like we here, or are you quality over quantity? So do you think happiness is a driving force to either stay in a marriage or to leave a marriage?
So I like the idea of just working through things. Like, I feel like it's quality over quantity, yes, but you know the person that you're dealing with. And if who that person is just a genuine good person, y'all gonna have bad times.
Yeah.
So you don't just up and leave because you're not happy in this moment or today.
Listen to that.
Or them next 5 years.
You would stay and you unhappy for 5 of them things?
I ain't saying I'm miserable or that I'm sitting at home and we in separate beds, but they're gonna be ups and downs.
Facts.
There's gonna be ups and downs. And you have to get over them. I just told the story about me and my baby that we had that little conversation. We were able to get over it in a day, but it's not gonna always be that easy. And so you just have to know the person. You got to know like how they love. And if you know that there's been some shit and there's been some.
This is a ghetto episode.
It is. It's hell.
Oh, I thought you were saying peace. Oh.
But now, like, if you know who that person is, you should stay around a little bit. Stay around. And it's so hard to say, but
I mean, obviously, this is a general statement because we don't know what went on in their marriage.
I'm saying it's a general statement because I ain't never been married.
Yeah.
So,
let's start there.
That's why it's a general statement because I ain't never been married.
Yeah.
So I think when I get married, I want to be married once as long as God see that through or whatever. I've always said I want to be married and I want to be married once. But so if I just feel like, you could just stick around.
Yeah.
Stick around. Circumstances are going to change. Now, if the circumstance you know is not going to change, it's best you leave.
Yeah.
Or like we said earlier, if you going to switch up who you are and you changing who you are and that change is affecting you then okay, but nah. And so sometimes you got to learn the hard way.
Yeah, she learned the hard way because the dating pool got piss in it.
Yeah.
With a little diarrhea.
It's bad.
It's bad.
How you feel? What you think? I know we might. Are we different on this?
I think we are.
Yeah.
I
thought so.
I'm not like, leave at the first sign of trouble. But I feel like life is short. And granted, every day it's not going to be a walk in the park.
Mm-hmm.
And we might not be able to find a resolution in that moment. We may not be able to find a resolution within a week. Even if we can't find a resolution, do not make the shit worse.
Right.
So if we already got this problem and you're going to make it worse, then I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to spend my day. I don't know how many days I have left. I'm not trying to spend my last days, however, I hope I live another 50, 60 years. I'm not trying to live those with somebody who is purposely doing things to make my life harder or to make what we got going on harder.
Right.
So in that situation, I'm out of here. Now, we both trying. If our common goal is to get back on track and we both trying and it's just taking a little longer, I'm going to stick around.
I'm going to stick around.
I'm going to stick around because we both putting forth effort. But if you're going to make shit worse when we ain't even resolved the root of the issue, then I'm gone. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Two people to exist. Like, I don't know why people thinking it's so easy. It's shit hard for two. We come from different backgrounds, different experiences. We got different life lessons.
Even if we have similar, if our foundation is similar.
It's hard to just one person. And I'm all for monogamy. But
all for monogamy. Ain't all for it. Okay?
I'm all for monogamy. But one person is hard and you're going to get tested.
Yeah.
Stick in there.
Yeah.
If it makes sense.
Jinx.
Aww.
If it makes sense. Yeah, but don't stay where you just being tolerated. Cause I'm gonna fucking get gone.
Every time.
I'm just gonna go back and hanging out with my homegirls. Y'all fun anyway.
Mm-hmm. What you trying to say? Like we never gonna get married? We gonna always be
I'm married this nigga.
Single and married.
I don't know about you, I'm gonna marry this nigga.
Yeah. But when you finish with whatever you got going on, God forbid, you gonna come back to the single folks. What are you saying right now?
I'm saying I'm gonna marry
because
him.
I feel like it sounds like you said that we just gonna never be with somebody. Ain't no man gonna ever love us.
No. I was more so speaking about y'all.
That's what I'm saying. Like
whatever y'all got going on, because I know what I got going on over here. Okay. I'm marrying Unc. Cut that shit out, bitch. Cut that part out.
And her little homegirl about her homegirl Tia was going in talking about some this that y'all don't call nobody He
Yeah, he was saying no business.
He Ain't he All right. Yeah.
All right, y'all, because I done talk way too much. It was all jokes. It was jokes.
Yep. Okay.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Not a Real Podcast. I'm Isha.
I'm Young Cole.
Bye.